Welcome, my fellow Cybertronians. Are you ready for the third G1 Dinobot reveal? We are now getting into the Dinobots that I didn't have as a child, so I had to think, which order do I want to do these guys in? And you may be surprised. Or maybe not. Next up, the Dinobot Slag. So Slag here turns into a Triceratops. And as usual, I will post the link to my masterpiece unboxing of his character in the body of this video, so you can see, if you're interested in seeing what Slag is all about, seeing the clip that I chose to use from the cartoon series to showcase his abilities in that original cartoon series, then you can go watch that as well. But as for now, we are just going to do a quick basic unboxing of his G1 toy. So yeah, let's get on with it. Slag, baby. Let's do it. Everything in here is all mixed up. You can see his instructions on the front there. So yeah, I like all of the Dinobots, but the one I'm saving for last is probably the one you would least expect, just because he's so different from the other ones. So you probably know who I'm saving, if you know the Dinobots at all, right? Okay, let's see. I'm assuming he's going to have a similar amount of stickers as to the first couple guys we did. Let's see. And this guy, I don't know how to transform because I never had him, so we will have to use the instructions, which are right here. So, page of stickers. Actually, it seems like these are a bit less because their stickers are kind of bigger. So I think there are overall less of them. Here he is. Rah. Okay. There we go. So as usual, we've got some rockets. Need to come out of their little tray. So Slag has obviously the blaster that uses the rockets, a normal blaster, and a sword. Pretty much standard format for all three of these guys so far in terms of their weaponry. So here is Slag. You can open his little mouth. He likes to spit fire out of that gob. Okay, so so he doesn't do any stickers in Triceratops mode, so right on to the transformation. So it says lift these up. And it says tuck his little feet back. It says pull the legs out. with this tail back here. Not totally, but it's kind of not sitting in the pocket like it should. Interesting. Yeah, like, huh. Very interesting. I kind of don't want to fuck around with it. I don't want to break it, but I also want it to work right, you know? I'm not going to mess with it. Okay. Just let his little fists come out of his arms here. This drops down to reveal his face and make his chest. And Slag is as simple as that. Now, onwards to the Stiakkers. Have the box as well. It helps with some of the reference. Okay. Number 2 is an Autobot symbol. Goes right in his chest. There we go. Sticker number 5. Sticker number 5, mother. Yeah. $13. Where are you, 13? Oh, there you are. Okay. Come on, you. There we go. Okay, not many to go now. Go. Number 4. Oh, baby, baby. But baby, baby. All right. Number 3 is not even, it's not even perforated. I can't get it out. I'll have to cut it afterwards. It's the Autobot symbol that goes on top of his dinosaur head. These go inside. Okay, so when he's standing that way, I think these ones go right here. It's hard to get in there. There we go. Hopefully I can get the other one in the same general position. Oh, I think I've done pretty good there. Okay, there we go. There he is, all stickered up, other than the one I got to cut out myself. Pretty spiffy. All right, Slag is finally in the house. My thoughts? He's fairly good quality, but not quite as quality as the first two guys. There's not as much metal in this character as in the other two, so he's lighter than the other two, and he's got a lot more plastic in him as opposed to the metal. But there are still some telltale Dinobot signs on this figure. Not as much gold as the other two, especially Snarl, but he's got some gold down here. He's got some silver up here. He's got some of the see-through parts that are all typical of the Dinobot characters, and just his face and the way it sits in his head is so perfect. The perfect representation of him from that G1 cartoon, right? The only other downside was like the tail comes out on this big part that kind of swings and swivels to be able to manipulate it as you're transforming the legs and stuff. But where it sits in this part of the body here, it goes inside a bracket, and then there's a steel bolt that comes through, but the one bolt is propped up and it's kind of half outside, like it wasn't constructed properly, and it looks like it could pop out at any time. So far it's been fine, but this is a character that I won't really be able to transform a lot because of that, I think. So as long as it sits okay and nothing happens to it, it should be fine. But one of my favorite things about having this Dinobot in particular is he's one of the ones I never had. He's one of the ones I rarely got to play with. So now, all these years later, to finally have Slag in my possession and be able to experience him like I wasn't able to as a child is probably the biggest win, more so than any other pro versus con in this character. It's the fact that I finally have him 40 years later, right? 40 something years later. So can't wait to put him up on the shelf beside Grimlock and Snarl. I've given you enough clues. You should probably know who's coming next week. We got 2 more Dinobots to go. Can't wait. See you next Sunday. Peace.
Meow.